The Pokemon Mega Evolution Pitch Black has just been announced. It's featuring a Gengar and a Mega Darkrai EX, and when the drop day hits, if you are not prepared, there is no chance you're going to be able to get your hands on any of this brand new Pokemon set. But this video is your full botter's guide to making that thought of getting 10 Pitch Black ETBs actually a reality. So let's kick it off with the confirmed boxes that are releasing on this drop. We're going to be getting blisters, tech sticker packs, booster bundles, ETBs, and booster boxes. We're going to be getting the whole roll for this set. Now we know what's dropping, let's talk about the current market for buying Pokemon online. It is pretty much impossible to buy products at the minute. The reason for this is there are so many collectors, and when a Pokemon product releases, the market value is driven up sky high. And because of this, there are a lot of resellers in the market who are constantly trying to buy up these boxes to make a profit. Collectors can't compete with the resellers unless they are using automated software, because that is exactly what the resellers are using. But in this video, we're going to break down how to make them seconds actually count and how to get involved in that process of using bots to purchase Pokemon stock. So how do you actually secure Pokemon products when the market is so competitive? The easy answer is to use a bot. A bot is an automated piece of software that does the purchasing for you at scale. It can do hundreds of orders all at once. The bot in question is a bot called Stellar AIO. We use this bot all of the time, and you can find more detailed, in-depth information on how to use this bot with the link in the description. The bot essentially covers pretty much every single website that regularly releases stock. You will first obviously need to set this bot up so it can actually be used to buy products. But now that we've got all of that done and we've got all of that out of the way, let's actually break down each site specifically. So number one, we'll go into Pokemon Center. So the way Pokemon Center works, for those of you who don't know, is a queue-based system. And 5 to 10 minutes after the queue goes live, Pokemon Center will load the products on the website available for everyone to buy. So the way you do this on your bot is you first obviously want to set up your tasks and profiles beforehand. You want to make sure you're using ISP proxies. Using ISP proxies will allow you to hold your IP address during your time in the queue. If your IP address was to change while using the queue, you'll have been kicked out and sent to the back of the queue. So what you essentially want to do is you want to start the bot around 4 p.m. as the drop window opens. You leave it in this module disabled mode, and then when the queue goes live, the bot will automatically put your tasks in the queue pretty much faster than any manual user. Once you actually find out what's dropping and you get the product IDs, you essentially edit all tasks, you put in the products that you actually want to buy. When the bot gets out the queue, it will go and it'll start purchasing the products for you. Moving on from there, we have Very. These also drop a ton of Pokemon products in the UK. The bot works great on Very. The only trick with Very is they are very, very, very strict on your proxies. You essentially need to actually buy high quality proxies. One of the best providers out there for Very is a proxy provider called One Stop Proxies. They are really high quality, they have the best success rates. The next site from there that drops Pokemon online is Asda. Asda works similarly to Very. The difference with Asda is you can order for collections, so you can order it to your local store. So inside Stellar AIO, you put in your postcode, you want to be using PayPal checkout on Asda, and you have a nice window to complete the checkout without the product going out of stock. It is nowhere near as strict on proxies. They use a bot protection called Cloudflare. It's very forgiving. There is no real drop window on Asda. You essentially just either need to run as soon as the products actually drop, or you just want to be running 24/7. With Asda, if you're part of our Botting Mentorship, which you'll find a link below this video, you'll get the early bids for Asda when they actually load the products on their websites. Moving on from there, we have another site called John Lewis. They're another site that drops tons of Pokemon stocks. The only caveat with John Lewis, which is a real nightmare, is they drop stock at 3 a.m. You kind of have to be around during that 3 a.m. window to actually just monitor the bots. You can get a ton of stock from John Lewis if you do it right. Moving on from there, we have another website called Currys. Even though it can be quite bad on cancellations, I recommend to just set Currys up to run 24/7. You can run your ISP proxies. There's not going to be much data usage. You can just go in, find your delay, and you should be all good to get in on some products. Finally, we have one of the biggest sites in the UK, which is Amazon. Amazon is basically an invite system. You need tons of Amazon accounts to enter the invites, and once you've done that, you can then purchase them invites and order them and get the Pokemon product. The trick is you obviously need tons of Amazon accounts. You can find on tools like Sky diary. It is a very long-winded one, but the good thing about Amazon is you can do it at any time. One crucial tool to this whole thing is what actual proxies you're using. First of all, for ISPs, we have Aurum ISPs. These are definitely by far the highest quality ISPs in the UK. They're a little bit more on the pricey side. Other ISP providers that are out there that are relatively good, you've got Byte. It's a little bit less good quality than Aurum, but it's on the cheaper side, so if you're managing costs, it's always something to take into account. When it comes to residential proxies, one of the best out there is one-stop proxies, especially for Very and them heavily protected Akamai sites, which is the sites of John Lewis, Very, Argos. They are all Akamai protected sites, so one-stop proxies work really well on them. Some other providers that are out there, Aurum also have premium residential proxies that are really quite good. Cheaper side, you've got IC proxies. They've got tons of different plans available. Again, are on the lower end of the stick. If you're serious about securing the Pokemon Red Revolution's Pitch Black on July 17th, this is everything you need to have done a week before the release. You need to be in the know with the product IDs, with the drops, with the rumored drop times, with when drops are following different schedules and that whole advice, and be ready for any live changes that can happen in the botting world, which always happen. Information in this video might have slightly changed when it actually comes to July 17th. And if you want access to that, you can find a link below this video for our Botting Mentorship. Gives you the product IDs, gives you the guidance, the one-to-one support, the bot, the right proxies, everything from the get-go to literally make sure you can just get set up and go into just buying tens of boxes on your first few drops. That is all for this video, people. The link to the Botting Mentorship is below this video. Like, comment, subscribe, ask me some questions, and I'll make some videos helping you guys out. I will see everybody in the next video.